Remember that little short video I did whenever I showed you this old train 24-year-old unit, and I said it's much easier for me to repair that unit? You know, I repaired it, and then the customer wanted a quote. I gave him a quote. We're back to install the unit. We just finished installing it. We just opened the valves. Let me show you how much pressure was in the outdoor unit. You see that? You see what that says? That's 10 PSI. Brand new unit. We just finished the install. We just turned it on cooling. Outdoor unit's not gonna kick on. There's a pressure switch, it has to close. It opens whenever we don't have pressure, right? We don't have pressure. So brand new unit, brand new install, and now I'm gonna try to search for a leak in this outdoor unit. I'll show you when I find it. Now let me show you where it's leaking, but before I do that, I want you to hear this sound. This unit is 24 years old and it's still running. Okay? So I'm gonna turn it off. Then I'm gonna show you where it's leaking. Brother Nick, can I get some soap on there, brother? Let's get some soap on there. Oh yeah, you can see it now. Look at that. Look at that. So we're gonna fix it. We're gonna get it back up and running. Should I have to do this? No. Am I gonna have to fix this? Yes, because I'm not gonna have my customer be without air. We just took out a working 24-year-old unit. The reason that we replaced this is because the customer was concerned that the 24-year-old unit would go out. So I preach and I preach to you guys that you should be more than willing to repair a very old unit, because the quality of today's equipment that the manufacturers are putting out is not there. This should have never left the facility. They should have checked. They should have put nitrogen on it. And they didn't, because if they would have, they would have seen this. So we're gonna fix it. I'm not gonna have to make a claim. Nobody's gonna have to give me anything. And we're gonna take care of it. But I just want you guys to know that you should be repairing. And I feel sorry for everybody else out here who's having to deal with this. You work hard, and then at the end of the day, when we're ready to start up the unit, this is what we get. We open the valves and we don't hear any refrigerant. And then we pressure test it and we find leaks, and I hope that this is the only leaking area. Looks like we got 2 leaks, or 1? Is it just 1?
Just one.
Okay, just 1 good one. We're gonna fix it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what problems you're having, what brands you're having problems with out there, and I hope you guys are able to repair instead of replace. And if you have to replace, I hope you're not running into problems like this. So I have options, right? You know, I can just take a picture of this and call tech support and tell tech support where it's leaking and tell them I want a new unit. I can get a new unit if I want. But today, just for you, we're gonna repair this, because I don't feel like going through that whole process. Just like I don't feel like installing this unit. I just felt like repairing it. So, listen, if you're a manufacturer out there and you're not gonna manufacture quality equipment, it's okay. Taddy's here and Taddy's got you. So I'm gonna repair this, and my brother Nick, he made me a little arrow so I can see it. And I'm probably gonna braze 1, 2, 3 of these up, just because I'm scared at this point. And honestly, another thing is I'm just kind of worried that when I leave here, this thing's gonna leak. You know, that's what happens when you have issues like this in the field. It doesn't make you confident in the brand anymore. It makes you go, well, hey guys, we're gonna install another leaking unit today. And that's just, man, it's just sad. It's sad. But you know what? Let's get her done. Come with me and you'll see it's not your imagination, it's leaking. And now it's not. Look at that. Taddy's gonna help you. Adding some nitrogen. 120 so far. What we got? What we got? What we got? No more leaks, we think. The truth is, this hurts my business. This hurts any small company, large company that's doing HVAC work in the field. And what makes my business better is a good distributor, and I have a good distributor. I didn't make the claim, I just fixed the unit. Much easier, it's just like repairing that unit. But in that short video, I talked about how I would much rather repair than in 6 months have to come do something like this. For this, it was like 6 minutes. But I'm deeply concerned about the customer, and I care about the customer, and I'm concerned about my business. And if this is at the end of the day and I have to order a new unit, then I don't get a new unit till tomorrow, and I've got a job scheduled for tomorrow. So then I have to reschedule a job. It just complicates everything. I need manufacturers out there to hear and listen and take care of me, because you know I can take care of you. I'm out here on the front line selling equipment and installing it and doing my best to make sure that it's commissioned properly, that fan speeds are right, that my customer's happy, and that they're gonna buy your piece of equipment again and again, because the average customer in their lifetime will buy at least 2 or 3 systems, and that's money in your pocket. So I want you to know that I'm concerned and I need something to be done. The equipment is up and running, we've got it repaired, and it's working right now. Although I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied because the compressor's making an unusual sound. Pressures and temperatures look okay, not that great, so I feel like I'm gonna have more problems. I don't want to reinstall another piece of equipment, but I feel like I may have no choice. So I may have to make the claim, even though we've got it repaired for now. This is part of the job I just don't like, because I take pride in what I do, and I like to do a good job. And man, it just makes you not want to do it anymore when you run into situations like this over and over and over and over and over and over. And here lately, I've been making a lot of claims. So, man, just don't feel good about this one, guys. But it's working. Take a look. Is it working great though? Take a look at this. Subcooling is only 1 degree. Superheat is 12. 65 and 87. Only 20 degrees split between liquid line temperature and suction line temperature. 152 and 274. I've got about 6 pounds of refrigerant. Factory charge is 4.8. And we added for line set. So I've got the charge it needs, but the pressures don't look right. So I'll probably be installing another piece of equipment. Well, today did not go as planned. Sometimes this happens. But when you finish an install, you should feel good. You should feel good. You know the customer's going to be comfortable. You're happy about that. You know the equipment's going to last a long time. You're happy about that. You're happy about the install you did. I got great installers. I got great technicians. But I don't have great equipment. And this one worries me. It worries me that it's going to break down. And I don't want the customer to be uncomfortable, and I don't want the brand new unit to break down. And I'm worried, and this bothers me. And I should have good feelings after an install, not bad feelings. HVAC is a great career option. It's a great job. It can lead to many opportunities and provide you with many different skills. So you should still do HVAC, but no, this is one of the issues that contractors deal with. And I am going to make a note of this, and this video is going to be a document that I have, and I'm going to have this for my records so that if something happens down the road, then I am taken care of. And I have been taken care of, even though there's been units that have had issues. I always am taken care of by not only the manufacturer, but also the distributor. So, but mostly the distributor. Stay healthy, stay happy. This is Tad reminding you, some things don't always go as planned, and I'll keep you cool if you let me.